This is a 2024 Subaru BRZ, and in the car enthusiast world, it is known as slow. I was just going up the canyon and I passed a cybertruck and then a few Teslas, and I'm thinking to myself, well, what is fast? Is fast just the sheer amount of torque you can produce in a straight line? Is fast just how fast you can get from A to B? BRZ is not the fastest car in the world. That has never been the point of this car, but it is the most fun. Funny enough, I was reading something online where someone actually traded their Tesla in for a BRZ. Now, why would you do that? It's slow. It's New Year's Eve, so there's so much traffic out here. I'm here in Oak Creek Canyon in Sedona, Arizona, in between Sedona and Flagstaff. If you guys haven't checked out this road, Gears and Gasoline, guys, check this road out on your next road trip. Funny enough, Subaru just made the motor faster. The previous generation FRS, Subaru BRZ, and GT86 was a 2-liter flat-4 boxer engine, but now for the second gen, which came out in 2022, it is a 2.4-liter motor. So the first gen was around 200 horsepower even, and now the new current gen FA20 motor, as they call it, produces 228 horsepower. I actually have seen some videos of people saying that it is indeed a bit faster than what they say, and that these motors actually have quite a bit of potential. Well, the fact is, you don't really need a lot of power to have fun. They say it's better to drive a slow car fast than it is to drive a fast car slow. And the BRZ is the perfect example of that. If you're cruising around this canyon, for instance, in a McLaren or in a Corvette Z06 or in some sort of Audi R8, you're gonna have fun, but you're not gonna be able to go 20% of the full potential of that motor in that car. Whereas with my BRZ, I can rip every single gear almost and redline and have an absolute blast gripping the corners. Man, it's getting cold out here. I gotta get my damn jacket on. All this trash here in the canyon, guys, is so just insane. Like, people just pick your trash up. This is embarrassing to live in Arizona. So right here, I am in the switchback section of Oak Creek Canyon here in Sedona and Flagstaff, Arizona. And I got my snow tires on. So I am still able to grip the road with this car like no other. And this is really where this car shines, is switchbacky canyon roads. So if you got any of those around you, definitely the car for the job. When you take an F-150 around the corner real fast, you damn near risk rolling over. When you take a BRZ around one of these corners real fast, it's the time of your life. And personally, if you guys have always heard that Miata is the answer, well, technically BRZ is the answer because you can actually store stuff in this thing. But the same deal is with the Miata. People always say Miata is the answer simply because it's the most fun. It's the whole less is more, and that's another fun idea with smaller cars, with smaller displacement, is you don't need more to have fun. Less equals more fun. So it's not until you actually get behind the wheel of one of these, or a Miata, or any small, maybe a 350Z, you realize it's so much fun to have not that much power, but enough to spin the wheels if you need to, enough to pass somebody if you need to, with a ridiculous amount of high RPMs. This thing revs to 7,500, whereas the WRX revs to what, 6,500, and most cars, you know, rev to 5,000 or 6,000. This thing, you can happily rev it to 7,500 and be grinning ear to ear. So is it slow? Yeah, it's kind of slow, but is it the most fun? Yeah. So this thing definitely shines in the canyons. It's so much fun. I drive Oak Creek Canyon every day to my job, so the BRZ is the perfect candidate. If I was doing more city driving or more highway driving, I would definitely get a WRX. Or if I wanted to do drag racing, then I would get a Corvette C8. BRZ is the perfect car for just daily sports car needs. You want to do donuts in this parking lot? See all these skid marks? These are from me. I'm totally kidding. People could definitely come out here and do some drifts. So I just bought these winter tires and I'm really not trying to wear them out before it actually snows. Slow is just such a subjective term. Yes, you could say the car is slow, but in a straight line, the BRZ is just not going to win. I raced a kid in a Toyota Tacoma, and he damn near beat me. I had him in about third gear. I finally started pulling real hard away from him. But that just goes to show that the BRZ is not the fastest car out there. Drag racing the BRZ is not going to be that. It'll be fun, but don't get your hopes up too high, because just a mom with her hybrid brand new Toyota Sienna with all of her kids back there is going to absolutely smoke you, and those kids are going to be giggling and laughing at you. That's the best part about these cars, is they're affordable but also super fun. You don't need to have an exotic car to have as much fun as you can have in this. And that's just the main purpose of the car. That's why I love it so much. It's just so attainable and you get so much joy from that. Hopefully you guys can see that by these videos and my enthusiasm for this car. I absolutely love it. We're decked out with the old Subaru Impreza STI wheels with the winter tires. We got the red rally armor mud flaps. This thing is set up for winter snow rallying. So anyway, guys, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. Thank you for watching. Peace. Let's go.